Hello, welcome to my studio. This is your instructor Linda. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to use a ring coil tool. So a ring coil tool is exactly like it sounds. It is used to make a quilling element called a ring coil. So one of these. A ring coil is also known as an open tight coil. Technically, you can make a ring coil out of any round cylindrical object, like this glue stick for example. Now the problem with using a object like this glue stick is you have to be able to hold your paper and rotate at the same time without it springing open. Like that. I've never been very good at using one of these. I prefer this. Okay, so let's first of all show you how to install the head onto the vise pin. So this particular vise pin uses a number 2 housing. If you own the fine-tipped quilling needle, this is the same housing that you use for your fine-tip quilling needle. So if you have one of those, you don't have to buy another one. You can simply purchase the heads. So let's put one of these heads in. You want to unscrew the vise pin so that it's large enough for you to put the head of the ring coil in, like that. And then you want to tighten so that the head is secure. So do double check to make sure that the head is tight, because if the head is rotating, you're going to find it very difficult to make your ring coil. It's going to rotate and slide. So I'm going to quickly show you the head. Actually, I'm going to grab a different one so that maybe you can see it a little bit better. So this is what a ring coil head looks like. This one has a number 19 on it, indicating that it is a 19 millimeter diameter, and that the ring coil that you get out of it will be 19 millimeters on the inside ring. So the inside ring. Okay? One of the other things that you'll notice about this head is that there are 2 slots in it, one going clockwise and one going counterclockwise. Those 2 slots are meant for different directions of quilling. If you are, like myself, an overhanded quiller and you rotate clockwise, you want to use this slot. If you're an underhanded quiller, meaning you turn counterclockwise, then you want to use the other slot. Now, how do you know if you're using the right slot? Well, if the paper falls out, you're using the wrong slot. Okay, here we go. So this slot here happens to be the slot for an overhanded quiller. I'm going to slide the paper into the slot. And how you can tell if you have the correct direction is when you turn, you should get this sharp bend in your paper. Looks kind of like an arrow. If you're quilling in the wrong direction, your paper will slide out. So you do want to turn with that sharp arrow so that the paper catches. So once the paper catches in that slot, then you can rotate it exactly like you would a regular quilling needle. So that's what the ring coil looks like. So I'm going to glue this shut. So there's your ring coil. So let's remove it off of the needle. Make sure that's dry. So we've removed it off the needle. When you've removed it off the needle, there will be a little bit of a tail here that's left over from where you put the paper into the slot. Now, if that bothers you, you can simply glue down that little flap or cut it off with a scissor. So here is the ring coil. Okay. So I'm going to change out the head out of, let's use this one. Change the head out of this. This one happens to be a number 22. And I'm going to change it out for a number 19 head. So here we go. Unscrew. Remove the head. put in the head that you want to use and tighten. Make sure that the head is secure, which it is. Slide the paper into the appropriate slot for the direction that you're turning. So this time I'm going to go underhand. I'm going to use the other slot. So let's rotate underhand. There we go. At the end of our paper. Okay, let's remove it. So there's your ring coil. I'm going to glue down the little flap. And there we go. Easy to use. Alright, thank you for watching this video. I'll see you in the next.